That is my cane from the CNIB. Since um, last Tuesday, it's now March 24, 2013. Since last Tuesday at, well, when I was first informed, was it 6 after 11 a.m. or 9 after 11 a.m. when we were told that I am now legally blind, sweetie?
What?
Do you remember? Tuesday when she phoned, was it 11:06 a.m. or 11:09 a.m. when that lady from the CNIB said that I was legally
I
blind?
don't know.
It was just after 11 though, right?
Yeah.
She told us about all those things that they can do to help me with bus pass and getting around. A computer club every third Thursday. And yeah, I'm not putting you on camera, don't worry. I'm just recording my cane because that piece of plastic is a big part of my life now. It's become one of the main tools I use to interact with the world around me. And at first I was embarrassed to use it, go outside and use it. I wanted to cry. The first few days I was out, I wanted to cry. I was so upset. I was so angry with life, the universe, God, myself. But then I realized something. It is what it is. Accept it. After 3 or 4 days, you know, the pity party that I had descended into, I stood up and I said, it's over. The pity party is over. I am still a human being and I'm still valuable and I still have something to contribute to society. And I'm going to try to help my fellow man. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm not on some mission or anything. I haven't been called by God. I do believe in a first mover, as Thomas Aquinas wrote of, but I don't know what he is or she, Yahweh, Jehovah, Buddha, Christ. I don't know. All I know is there's no way that this beautiful world we live in, the stars, all the galaxies, the complexity of the human eye. I mean, just think about the complexity of the human eye. The man who thought we all came from monkeys and apes, just before he died, what did he say? Although many have tried to deny it, the complexity and the beauty of the human eye alone lends great credence to there being at least a strong possibility of intelligent creation, intelligent forethought in the design, making of human beings. I just don't feel this is all an accident. I do believe in fate. I think we all have free will to a certain degree. But then sometimes I think about what Einstein and many others said about time. It's just a construct. It's really an illusion. It's just a measuring stick. Light, its speed is not constant. Light can be bent. I mean, there's things flying around in the sky right now. The T3RB, I think it's called. There's been thousands of sightings. A pyramid-shaped object. No sound. Moves really quickly and or really slow. I mean, the head of Skunkworks gave an interview a year or two ago and said, he was asked, you gave a speech in 1993 saying that we already had the ability to travel to and from the stars. Interstellar space travel was possible. But never mind that, we had done it already. It's 2013. Now, I can't remember exactly when. It was a year or two ago. He stated, it's all so tied up in black ops secret projects, it'll never see the light of day. But yes, we can travel to Alpha Centauri and back in minutes. They're using gravity. There's all sorts of patents out there if you just look it up. Tons of them. Tons and tons and tons. You just get on the internet, look it up. The patents are all over the place. Jet Propulsion Laboratories. Do you know how many scientists have spoken out recently and said that NASA, I don't know what, the military-industrial complex, have found cities on Mars. Cities, underground roads, artificial structures. Not one or two. Never mind the face on Mars. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Look it up. I can't remember his name, but there was a high-level NASA scientist. Worked at the Goddard Space Institute, I believe. Anyway, he put up a site. He got cancer and he died, but 3 years before he died, before he semi-retired, if you will, he put up a website. And on that website there was thousands of pictures that had already been released by NASA, by JPL, by blah, 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 blah. But they all looked just a little bit different or very different from photos that had already been released into the public sphere. And they showed what were obviously physical structures, artificial structures, huge domes, pyramids, lines connecting to each other that from the view of a satellite, low Mars orbit, high Mars orbit, whatever, I mean, you'd have to be blind. And heck, I am blind, but you'd have to be blind, if you know what I mean, to not see what was in those pictures. Now, I don't know if there's people over there or other humanoids or whatever. All I know is what was in those pictures. He said that they had been touching them up for years. How many NASA How many astronauts from NASA in the last few years have spoken out more and more and more about bases on the moon, bases on Mars, and on and on and on? Do your research, people. Wake up. Use the internet while it's still free. This is BMM signing off.